Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Got a really nice all-original one today. 2006 Holiday Rambler Vacationer diesel. Model number 34PBD. Only 34 feet long, which is one of the smallest lengthwise, one of the smallest diesels I've had in a long time. Only 34 feet long, 2 slide outs, 28,000 miles. Beautiful condition, folks. Both slide outs are on the driver's side, so you can get into a more narrow spot versus opposing slides. Got the full body paint. Beautiful little motorhome, folks. Holiday Rambler quality, of course, for a bargain price. You can see the exterior. For a 2006 model, I would say is in well above average condition. Tires look good. Got a 5500 Onan diesel generator that runs great. Slide toppers on both slides. Of course, this is a Holiday Rambler, so you get their famous 9-layer roof system with a peaked fiberglass top. So it's a crowned roof with outstanding water on it. 5-layer sidewalls and 4-layer floor system. Makes it one of the better insulated RVs in its price range. Got a hitch on the back, backup camera, got the hydraulic leveling jacks. You can see it's not beat up, corners aren't beat up. And of course, you know me, I'm going to show you everything that I see, good, bad, and ugly, and everything in between. And this one right here, the only thing, folks, if I had to just nitpick, and I'm talking about really nitpick this motorhome, a couple of the stripes on this side only have a couple of cracks on it. And if you're not 3 or 4 feet from it, you're not going to notice them. But I want to show you that because, like I always say, folks, I don't want surprises any more than you do. If you come look at this RV, I want it to be as represented on the advertising. 2 awnings, got the optional door awning. Got the polyethylene coated storage bays, and it is a pass-through, but just a little bit. It's only maybe 6 inches tall for the pass-through storage. One thing I do like about it, it's got the Panavision one-piece windshield, which is in great shape. So you've got a unobstructed view, and it's in good shape. Like I said, I like the slides on both sides because I've been in situations camping myself where if I had opposing slide outs, I couldn't get a spot because especially older campgrounds that have a lot of trees. So you'll like the fact, and they're only 18-inch slide outs, not 36-inch. So you're not as wide, and when you're driving down the road, they're not taking up as much space, so you don't have to walk around them as bad. You'll love this size, folks. 34 foot is an easy size to drive and park in a Class A, especially a diesel. Let's get in out of this heat, folks. It does have the 300 Cummins turbo diesel. Now, folks, keep in mind, this is not a 40-foot motorhome. You don't need 400 or 450 horsepower diesel to have plenty of power to drive this little motorhome. That 300 horsepower, folks, will go faster than you would comfortably want to take a vehicle this size. So you don't need the 400 horse, 450 horse, which in turn burns more fuel. This 300 horse, to me, is absolutely a perfect match for this size motorhome because it balances out fuel economy and power. 28,000 miles. It's got the 5-speed Allison 1000 transmission with the park. Hydraulic leveling jacks, and they are automatic. CD stereo, backup camera, even the dash air is cold, folks. Flex steel captain's chairs that swivel around for party seating. They're leather and they're in great shape. You got a curtain that goes all the way around the windshield for privacy. Flat screen TV. Excuse me, folks. It does have a power step cover that goes out over the step well, so your passenger has a footrest. Look at the carpets. Look at the upholstery. This thing is just it matches the mileage perfectly as far as the wear and tear on the interior. You got a futon style sleeper sofa. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. The upholstery looks great. Got a little table right here. And what you do is you swivel the passenger side seat around, and you can have eating service there for another person. Or you can use that for a workstation. You put your laptop there, or an office, or whatever you want to use it for. Table booth makes a bed. Sofa makes a bed. Corian countertops. Got the stove top and the microwave grill to convection oven. This is a microwave and an electric convection oven too. Nice motorhome, folks. Got the Norcold 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer, which I know everybody likes the 4 doors, folks, but with 34 foot, there's just isn't enough space for a 4-door refrigerator without giving up something. And be honest with you, it wouldn't be worth what you'd have to give up just to gain 4 extra cubic feet of cold storage. Little storage area right here. Got a slide out pantry. For your canned goods and dry goods. Plenty of little cabinets down here. Got 2 ice cold ducted roof airs and a DSI ducted furnace. Countertops are nice. You got a split bathroom, or a walk-through bathroom, I should say. Big medicine cabinet. 84-inch high interior ceiling heights. You're going to like that, folks. Nice shower. Skylight. Fiberglass around it. Got a private water closet. Toilet. Of course, got a fantastic vent fan. Just a good example of how thick that roof is. Lord, it's got an air conditioning duct in there. It's like an ice box in that little room. Private rear bedroom, very cozy, Queen Island bed. You've got a closet and slide out for extra storage. You've got his and her nightstands. You've got a washer and dryer back here, which is unusual for a 34 foot. You're not going to find many 34 foot diesel, period, much less one with a washer and dryer combo. Got a little flat screen TV. I mean, it's really got lighted closets. I know, folks, this isn't the top of the line Holiday Rambler. I know this isn't an Imperial or Navigator or nothing like that, but it's a nice rig. It's still Holiday Rambler quality, folks. I know this is the Vacationers or entry-level model diesel, but even entry-level model diesel of a Holiday Rambler is nicer than other brands' top-of-the-line model, like, say, a Four Winds or something like that, or even a Coachman. I mean, I'd take this over a Sport Coach any day, and a whole lot better built, too. 28,000 miles, folks. Diesel generator, 300 Cummins. I mean, every light works on it. I've took pictures of these, but you can see the original window sticker. I want to point out one thing, folks, on these window stickers. When I show these, and I shouldn't have to tell you this, common sense should kick in, but I got an argument the other day with a guy about it. He bought an 03 model. He found the window sticker in it, and he thought that everything that was on it in 03 is going to be on it in 2018. No, folks. This is a representation of what it cost new and the equipment that was on it when it was new. And you can see it was $137,000. Now, obviously, 13 years later, some of this stuff may not be on here. It is a used RV. I can't guarantee everything that's on this list will be on there. I can tell you one thing right now, the TVs that were on this thing when it was new are no longer there. I mean, you got to realize, folks, these are used motorhomes. Over the past 13 years, people may have updated some of the stuff on this list. They may have replaced some of the stuff on the list, or some of the stuff on this list may have broke down, and they didn't use it anyway, so they just let it be, or took it out completely, deleted it. You know, folks, that's what it comes back to what I always say in my videos. You need to always come look at any used vehicle you're going to buy. Look at it, spend some time in it, drive it, check it out before you decide if you want to buy it. Because, folks, I've turned on everything works. Obviously, this is a good motor home, or people wouldn't have kept it for as long as they did. But, you know, as far as what's on this sticker, and I'm sure 99% of the stuff, if not 100% of the stuff that's on this list is still on here, but I can't guarantee that, folks. And so keep that in mind. This just shows you how much money the previous owners lost to only drive it 28,000 miles. I mean, folks, put a pencil to that. That's $86,000 roughly. $85,000 that they lost to only drive it 28,000 miles. That's a ton of money, folks. I can't afford to lose that kind of money. I know you can't either. So keep that in mind. I do have a factory brochure in here, and it will be posted on the website showing you the construction methods and the tank capacities and all that stuff too. And for all of you watching this YouTube video on YouTube itself, please click over to my website. I've got a lot more information than what I put on the YouTube video. I'll have a factory brochure, a floor plan, I'll have a specs, I'll have the video, of course, and and more. And the website's very interactive. You can apply for financing from the website. You can get your trade-in appraised from the website. Definitely, those of you who are on YouTube, you need to save it to your favorites. Now, you go to my YouTube homepage. That's not my website. But if you go to the YouTube homepage, at the bottom right-hand corner of the picture, it says our website. Click on that. It'll take you right to it. Then you can browse my Class A's or search for Holiday Rambler and see this one pretty quick. Or just type in parkwayrvcenter.com. But folks, this unit is only $49,900. Now, not only do you get, in my opinion, one of the nicest 2006 vacationers on the market today with a diesel with low miles for a great price, you're also going to get a major or an extensive RV component checkout by our certified RV techs that will be completed after purchase. And basically, I know all the major stuff works. I know the generator works. I know the jacks, the slide, the fridge, roof airs work. I haven't put water on it, haven't tried the microwave, haven't lit the propane or checked the propane system or the water heater, any of that stuff. So, you know, we don't check them out till we sell them. So please keep that in mind. If you buy an RV from us, it's not going to be checked out until it's sold. And we do that to keep our labor costs down to a minimum, because the more money that we can save as far as overhead, the lower price we can sell these RVs for. So we have 140 used RVs out here. I only keep a handful of certified RV techs. Those guys aren't cheap. So they check them out in the order that they're sold. So if you got a question about that, obviously contact my sales department. They'll help you out. But we don't check them out until we sell them. It keeps our overhead down. And overhead allows us to sell a motorhome like this for the price that we sell them for. I had a guy here when I was getting this one ready to shoot that came in and looked at it, and he was saying he saw 03s. He was looking at an 03 like this for $10,000 more with twice the mileage. This is a great buy, folks. It really is. If it doesn't sell before I post this video, I've had a lot of people wanting to look at it. It shows really well. It's a good quality rig. For those of you wanting a small diesel, I don't have to tell you how hard they are to find. And this 34-foot, folks, is ideal. You know, this is a size that you can still get inside many state parks and older campgrounds, especially with the shallow slide outs all on one side. So you can definitely camp in this one more places than you can like a 38 or 39 foot, which is about the average size of most diesel motorhomes. And you still get all the big diesel amenities. You get the diesel generator, you get the fridge, you get the washer dryer, you get the high roof, you get the towing capacity, and of course the engine longevity, the Allison transmission, and more. $49,900. I mean, folks, 06 gas burners are bringing close to that, and this is the diesel with 28,000 miles. It's got, let me put it to you this way, folks. You ain't got to worry about this wearing this machine out. If you take care of it, it'll last you as long as you want to keep it. You keep it maintained, keep it serviced, keep it repaired. It'll last you for, you can pass it down to your kids and grandkids if you take care of it if you want to. That's Holiday Rambler quality. You got to realize Holiday Rambler's been in business in 2000 since 1950. So this is or 1953. So this is a 53rd anniversary edition. That's a long time for a manufacturer to be in business. You don't stay in business in this industry that long unless you're building a a good RV that holds up. And like I said, folks, 137 grand new, 28,000 miles, 49.9. I mean, that's a lot of money to lose, folks. You never want to buy a new RV, and I might go ahead and tell you why, folks. I mean, no matter what you just pay for a new RV, how good a deal you got or how far they came off a sticker price, I mean, by the time you keep it 1 or 2 years and decide you're tired of it, you want something else, it's worth half what you paid for it. Doesn't matter if you bought a motor home, doesn't matter if you bought a fifth wheel, a travel trailer, it's going to be worth half what you paid for it in 2 or 3 years. The second you drive it off the new dealer's lot, it's going to be worth 33% less than what you just paid for it. And unfortunately for most people, if you finance a new RV, the value drops, but the payoff doesn't. So when you buy, let's say you spend 200 grand on an RV, you drive it off the new dealer's lot, it's worth let's say 210, it's going to be worth about 130 grand, but you're still going to owe 210 grand on it. That's why people are driving these things that have no choice but to keep them. Because you buy these things new, you're in for a ride, folks. That's all I can tell you, and a long ride. So buying one used is obviously the smart decision when it comes to luxury items like boats and RVs. I mean, how much use can this thing possibly have with 28,000 miles? And that little bit of use, you're saving $86,000. I mean, it's a no-brainer, folks. Now, these are used. Like I said, they're not new. I never represent them to be new. But for the kind of money you're saving buying used over new, it's definitely worth it. Anyway, folks, $49.9 option A includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty, includes that inspection I was telling you about. If you want a list of all the systems that we inspect and make sure works for the price that you pay, contact our sales department. They'll be happy to email you over or fax you over that list. And you know, we fix and we'll repair, replace anything on that list that may not function, if any, at no additional cost to you. So no matter what we spend on the unit, getting it ready and getting it to pass our inspection, the price is $49.9. Of course, that's haggle-free, firm, non-negotiable, just like all of our prices are, folks. Doesn't matter if you pay cash, if you trade, if you finance, it's all cash to us. It all goes right in the bank. So, anyway, that's $49.9. You get the 90-day warranty. You get this beautiful 28,000-mile vacationer, 34 PBD. Checked out, ready to go. You get a complete demonstration by the RV tech that checked it out after it's been through service. The way it works, folks, after you pay for it, it goes in line to get checked out. Right now, Class A diesels are about a 2-week turnaround, roughly. You want to verify that with the salesperson before you decide if you want to buy it or not. That way you get up to the minute information instead of a guess. And once it's been checked out, ready to go, my service manager will call you. He's the only one that sets up appointments to come pick your RV up. So the service manager will call you, set up a beneficial time for both of us for you to pick your unit up and get your walkthrough demonstration. And for no additional cost, folks, the RV tech that checked it out is going to go through this motorhome with you when you arrive at your appointed time, show you how to operate everything on it, answer any questions you have, give you tips, tricks, and pointers, and more. Show you any repairs you had to do. If you've got a runabout, he'll help you hook that up as well. And that's included for that $49.9 price. You get 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide, included for that $49.9 price. That's at least $1,000 worth of free camping. You get a drive-out tag. You get an RV starter kit with all your camping essentials. You get instructional DVDs and more. $49.9 out the door, plus applicable sales tax. If you've got a question about how much your sales tax will be, when and where you have to pay it, whether it's to us or to your local tag office, contact your sales department, tell them where you live, and they'll look that information up for you. Sales tax laws are complicated, folks. They're not universal. They vary from state to state, and it varies on if you finance or pay cash. So definitely contact us, and we'll give you accurate information about that as well, so there's no surprises. We have no extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, no setup fees, no none of that nonsense, no corporate fees, no franchise fees, acquisition fees, whatever these other dealers call it, folks. They charge, a lot of dealers charge thousands and thousands of dollars in extra fees that they don't tell you about till you get ready to sign on the dotted line, and all those fees are 100% dealer profit. I've been to these big RV dealerships, folks. I've been behind the scenes. I know how they operate. Everything they do is to make a profit. The fees, 100% dealer profit. If you finance through a dealership's finance department, that interest rate you're paying is marked up at least 2% over what the bank approves you for, costing you potentially thousands of dollars in higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan. Again, at no knowledge to you, they do not disclose that. We do not do that, folks. Our interest rates are the lowest we can get you approved for is what we tell you what it is. So keep that in mind, or we are more than happy to work through your own bank, credit union, or finance company. All financing with approved credit, minimum 10% down payment. Doesn't matter what the book value is, folks. You got to have some kind of cash investment. Banks, no matter how perfect your credit is, the banks must have a down payment to finance a loan for you. That's their rules, not mine. Believe me, folks, it would greatly benefit me to approve everybody that wants to finance an RV that comes on our dealership, but I don't have the money, the banks do. We're at their mercy just like you. And I had a guy even leave us a bad review because he got turned down for financing. Folks, I've got no control over that. Credit score is considered, but also your debt to income ratio. And that gentleman's particular problem was he had great credit, but he had so much going out compared to his income that they wouldn't approve him for more than a certain amount, no matter what he bought, because his budget was already maxed out. He couldn't afford a higher camper payment based on his income. And they take that in consideration too. Your score is just one of the factors that they consider. And that probably gets, we get more turn downs because of debt to income ratio than we do credit score. Great credit's nice, but you can't overuse it either. So, especially a luxury item, like an RV, they want you to have a big budget with a lot of money left over at the end of the month to be able to afford a camper or an RV payment. Anyway, folks, like I said, we don't own the banks. They do their own thing, their own criteria. We're at their mercy just like you are. We'll do our best to get you approved, but, you know, sometimes we just can't. And we'll try, but about 1/3 of everybody that applies for financing gets turned down. It's nothing personal. We do everything we can legally to help you folks. And we will not fudge or break the law for anybody just to sell you an RV. No way, no how. Ain't worth it. But anyway, $49.9 option A. Option B price is the only way we discount our units. That's if you buy this motorhome just like it sits, no inspection, no checkout, no guarantees, no warranty, no walkthrough demonstration, no free camping. All you do is you get the motorhome just like it sits, the good with any potential bad. You get a drive-out tag, a starter kit, and instructional DVD. That's it. As long as you understand and you can buy one with those stipulations, then we'll be happy to discount the price, because those services cost us money and time, and we'll save you time and money if you just jump in it, take it like it is. In other words, folks, you take it and it blows up a mile down the road, it's your RV. There's no taking it back. There's no repairs. As is as is. And I'm not saying chances are that's not going to happen, but you know, I'm just using that for an analogy. Anyway, give us a call if you got any questions. 706-965-7929. Parkway RV Center, family owned and operated since 1968, 50 years in business, folks. We sell almost 600 used units a year. We don't play around. So give us a call. That number's answered 24/7. If it's after hours, our call service picks it up and answers basic information. If they can't help you, they'll give your contact info to our non-commissioned sales department. We have no haggling. We have no commissioned salespeople. We have no fees. Did away with everything that everybody hates about buying a used vehicle. That's why we sell almost 600 used units a year, and why we're one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the industry today. We have 140 RVs on our lot right now, all used, and more on the way. And nice one, folks. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. I have a 24/7 operator assisted chat and text system that you can get to from our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, and much more. Thank you for watching. Any questions, call us, email us. We're very straightforward. We don't beat around the bush, folks. We tell it like it is. So thank you for watching. Come out and look. Of course, as always, folks, before you drive any significant distance, call ahead. Make sure it's still available. Wait right before you leave the house before you call. And if it's still available, have the salesperson run the generator or plug it in, get the airs cooled off for you so you can spend some time in it without having a heat stroke. Come look at it, come drive it, inspect it, and then decide if you want to do option A or B. That's the fair as I can be, folks. But thank you again. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold,